Hello everyone, welcome to our presentation. My name is He Xuan Zhang and my partner is Han Xiaowei. So our project is HeartLink, which is a love letter generator. So by just providing key information like name, relationship, and description of special moments, our HeartLink will craft a love letter for people who are shy to express their love.
So our raw dataset contains more than 2,000 sentences collected from various sources across the internet. Those include the ones extracted from the love letters, those the ones copy-pasted from the websites, and the ones generated from the GPT-4. And we did perform various ways to improve the quality of the dataset. Those include that we were removing and replaced irrelevant contents and more. So finally, our final dataset contains 1,487 sentences in a range of 3 to 30 words per sentence. This is the word count distribution. And with that, we are going to build our baseline system. In the baseline system, the user input is a few sentences. So for example, here, the user input is Mike, you are my boyfriend since I meet you in the park. And so those user input will be thrown in the fine-tuned large GPT-2 model one by one. And after that, we just simply combine all the outputs and get a love letter. By the way, here is the training loss or time curve for when we were training the large GPT-2 model. The curve is quite okay. Yeah, and here is the love letter we generated by the baseline model. And as you can see, the pink ones are the model input. However, here we found a problem, which is not all the model input are suitable for to start a sentence right away. So for example, if the model input is park, we cannot start a sentence right away with park. So we developed a transformator module. So what can this transformator module do? Let me show you some examples. If the user input is park, we'll transfer that into the park we went to together. And so this one into the model, for example, the Lava 2 model, and let it to complete the sentence. And for example, if the user input is Paris, we'll change that into when we were in Paris together. And if that is fireworks show, we'll change that into the fireworks show with you, and so on and so forth. So with this transformator module, we are able to design a main system.
So in our main system, we add the transformator module, which is described by Han Xiao. And currently, user can enter multiple keywords and the short phrase in the moment description bar, such as park, Paris, fireworks show, and so on. And in this system, we use the fine-tuned Llama 2 model instead of GPT-2. We fine-tune the Llama 2 model with LoRa, which will speed up the fine-tune process, and also it requires less memory. And here is our train loss curve for the main system, and here is our UI integration.
Yeah, so with UI, the text here is a little bit small, so we remove the UI for you to see the text. So here is the love letter that created by the meme model. And as you can see here, the love letter created by the meme module is particularly longer and more complex than a love letter created by the baseline module. And also here, the pink ones are the module input. And as you can see, the pink ones module input is no longer required to be the first few words in a sentence. So this is a better thing. And with that, we give this love letter created by the meme module an average rating of 9.0 points out of 10 points, based on the 5 categories, which are emotional expression, sincerity, personalization, cohesion, and impact. This is a second example of the love letter created by the meme module. As you can see, the input here is further more complex because we mix up some of the longer and shorter inputs. For example, you are simply beautiful and amazing is a longer input. And for example, Perch is a shorter input. So still, our love letter generator can handle this situation quite well. So we give this love letter an average rating of 9.5 points out of 10 points. And this is quite decent.
So in conclusion, both our baseline system and the advanced system can produce high-quality love letters, and their results are better than our expectations, especially for the main systems. We noticed that Llama 2 model offers more creativity and details, while GPT-2 model always generates similar output each time. We also noticed there are some unique outputs from Llama 2, such as "I love you more than pizza." Also, the training time for the Llama 2 model is much longer than GPT-2 model, and it requires much longer time to generate results by using the Llama 2 model. To answer the question whether we cherry pick our results, honestly, somewhere in between. because our main system would usually generate love letters with a rating of from 8 to 10, so it's quite high, and the love letter is very good, basically. But we also notice some issues. For example, if we enter grape as a name, the model may consider it as a fruit. Secondly, the output may contain some pronounced issues, such as if it starts with my girl, but later it can be you are the best husband. So it's quite complex. And the third one is it may contain some grammar issues. In the future, we will try to expand our dataset for this large language model. And that's it. Thank you.